Shabbat Shalom.
At Yahweh Yahshua Temple, and those that are around the world that may be watching this on the internet, and those that watch it on TV. So we count it a privilege to be able to come into your home and to bring the word of Yahweh by the guidance of the Ruach HaKodesh. We started in our series last week about concealment, that man tried to conceal things from Yahweh. Then Yahweh showed us a point here that I want to elaborate on and get back to it, because it's being taught more prevalent now than ever before, that the law was given by Moshe, but grace and truth came by Yahshua HaMashiach. In other words, confirming that, hey, the law didn't really come till Moshe come, right? This is
That's what they say. That's what they say. Yeah.
They don't really come out and say it, but Yahweh read in Genesis 3:8, we see that there's first man and first woman that was here try to hide sin. So if the law didn't come till Moshe come, they didn't have no business trying to hide.
That's right. Teach it. Tell it like it is. That's right.
Wrong, right.
That's right. That's right.
Because they didn't have nothing to do wrong, because they didn't have no boundaries, right?
Right.
So we're going to look at that some more. And Yahshua chapter, going to be the focal point here now. Yahshua chapter 1, verse 17. And it reads,
For Torah was given by Moshe, but Hain and Emet came by Yahshua HaMashiach.
So if you don't, as my former teacher who has passed now, would always say, they just skim, they just read and don't go no further. So they say, the law was given by Moshe, but grace and Emet came by Yahshua HaMashiach. Then if I look at Exodus chapter 20, we read it last week, but we're going back there. Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. So you're gonna see that everything that the prophet spoke, Yahweh spoke it first, right? They all repeated.
That's right.
So in Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1 says,
And Yahweh spake all these debards, saying, I am Yahweh thy Elohim, which have brought thee out of the land of Mizraim, out of the high bayith of bondage.
So, and when we read in Yahshua 1:17, it says, and the law was given by Moshe, but grace and truth come. Then we get a reference to go over here, and it said, all these words was what?
Spoken by Yahweh.
Spoken by Yahweh. Then Moshe re-spoke these words to the people.
That's right.
Israel.
That's
and
it.
Those who receive Yahweh and His Son as their Savior, they do the same thing.
That's right.
When you speak to people, you speak.
Praise Abba Yahweh. That's right.
Already been written. Right?
Yes, yes.
Already been spoken.
Yes.
So you're not really speaking these, you just re-speaking.
That's right.
Has already been
So
spoken,
thus says
right?
Yahweh.
So Moshe was Yahweh spoken first. It said, and Yahweh spake all these words, saying,
Yeah.
I am Yahweh thy Elohim. I have brought thee out of the land of Mizraim, and out of the house of the bayith of bondage, that thou shalt have no other Els before me, or no other El before me. Yeah. So this is not Moshe saying it. So you have to put it in its right context. Yeah. So why would, when we read in Genesis 3:8 that Adam and Kawa were trying to hide from Yahweh?
That's right. That's right. Tell it.
Yahweh said, who told you? So they realized that they did something wrong.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh. That's right.
The law wasn't there when they was created and put in the garden. They wouldn't know to hide. Right?
That's right.
Have no idea
Teach
that I
it.
did something wrong, right?
That's right.
So then they wouldn't have no need to try to conceal.
That's right.
What they did, right?
Right, right.
As we said, the Ruach said last week, if you don't give your children no boundaries so they can tear up the house and do everything, you never told them. So they don't have to try to hide from you when they tie up the house or do
That's
something
right.
wreck the car because you didn't tell him.
That's right.
Right? You didn't tell him if you do this, this is something going to happen to you, right? But we know that Yahweh told Adam, the day that you eat off of this tree, you should surely die.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Okay? So therefore, after he ate, he recognized that he's messed up.
Yeah.
That's why he was trying to hide.
Yeah. That's
Trying
right.
to get away from the punishment. So he wouldn't have got it. So we got way back here, but people want to still use grace and truth came by Yahshua, and then come, but the law didn't come by. The law came by more. But when you read in the Old Testament, you find out that the people wanted Moshe to be their go-between once they heard Yahweh speak.
That's it. Tell it like it is.
His voice
That's
anymore.
right. That's the truth.
So now that means man had to know. So even when we read in Genesis chapter 4, we see it here when we read in 20, we see that Yahweh spoke all these words.
Yes, he did.
And then we see that Moshe kept repeating these words because the people need to know, and the people need to still know today.
That's right. Praise Yahweh. That's what
Right.
that's what you're here for.
Genesis chapter 4, we're going to talk about the two children that were the first two children that we know from Scripture. And somebody tried to conceal something in. So if they didn't have no boundaries, they didn't have to try to conceal nothing.
That's right.
All right, chapter 4 and verse 1 says,
And Adam knew Eve, his Ishshah, and she conceived and bare Cain and said, I have begotten Adam from Yahweh.
yeah, read.
And she again bare his ark, Abel. And Abel was a shemerer of sheep, and Cain was a tiller of the ground.
Yeah, go ahead.
And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto Yahweh.
So why would he do that? Somebody, he must have had some instructions.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, he brought this. Read on.
And Abel, he also brought up the firstling of his flock, and out of the fat thereof. And Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering.
So Abram did likewise, but he brought up the firstling of his flock, which Yahweh requires of you as a believer and me as a believer to bring him his first, your first.
That's right. That's right.
Read.
But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell.
So why would his countenance walk? Why would he walk? If he did what Yahweh said, then he would have been correct.
Right.
He would have received
That's right.
Same as Abram, right?
Yeah.
Read.
And Yahweh said unto Cain, Why art thou so wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen?
So Yahweh is asking why. Then Yahweh goes on and explains to him, tell him. Verse 7 says,
If thou dost well,
if thou does what?
well,
If thou does well.
well.
So in other words, it implies that if I does do well, I'm going to receive something.
Yeah.
It also implies if I do bad, I'm going to receive
Yes,
something.
it does. Praise
But
Yahweh.
read on.
Shall thou not be accepted? If thou dost not well, Hatah lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him.
So he's telling him, so if you do well, good lives you do. If you don't, sin lives
Yes, it does.
Okay.
That's today.
Okay, now Moses ain't born now.
That's right. Praise Yahweh. Teach it. Tell it like it is. That's right.
So, if the law only came by Moses, or the law was only added because of transgression, okay, they had not even transgressed yet. Adam and Hawa didn't transgress first before Moshe came, right? Cain and Cain didn't transgress before, so the law had to be here already. It wasn't just added because of sin.
That's right.
It was here in the beginning.
Yes, it was. It's order to Yah's word.
It was, he's the lawgiver. Okay? But he let other people speak his law to people, but he's the one that gives it. Okay?
That's right. Praise him.
So in other words, here it's letting us know if they did well. So in other words, it had to been implied in the word of Yahweh. If you do well, receive good.
Yes.
But if you do evil, you're going to what? Receive evil.
Yes, you will.
Okay? So it had to be established before Adam and Hawa was created and put it in the garden.
That's right.
Okay? And before Cain and Abel. Because therefore, Cain wouldn't have been evil, and then Yahweh wouldn't have this claim to him. Hey, do not well, sin. If you don't do well, sin lies at your door.
Yes, it does. It be waiting on you. It be
We're
waiting.
at the same scenario today. If you don't
Yes,
do
it does.
well, sin is lying.
It's
at your
waiting.
door. It's waiting
Right there.
all the time.
Yes,
He's
it is.
around there creeping. So when the first man tried to conceal what he had done, that means the law had already been implied in the world before Moshe came into the world.
Yes, it was.
This is the point that the Ruach want to see, because Moshe wrote about Adam and Hawa,
Right. Teach it.
Cain and Abel,
Yes, he did.
Noah, and he wasn't even born.
Praise Yahweh. That's right.
He's writing about people that was born many years before him, 1,000 years before him. He wrote about what they did.
Praise
So
Yahweh.
Yahweh gave him the Ruach to do it, just like when we read in Acts the 7th chapter where we got Stephen or Stephen rehearsing to the people of Israel what Yahweh had done and what they had done, right? So he wasn't born, but yet he spoke these things. So these things was already here. Now he's bringing them back to their remembrance.
That's right. Praise Yahweh. That's right.
So they got to be brought back to our memory.
Yes, they
We gotta
does.
Stop trying to just get out of it.
Right.
What Yahweh said. So these things was already.
Praise
Look at
Yahweh.
Deuteronomy chapter. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 4 and 5. But we're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter. I want to read some things here. Also confirming what we read in Exodus chapter 20. But in Deuteronomy, we're going to see what's going on, because people have a misconception of the Old Testament and its sincerity to us. So in Deuteronomy, first we have the reviewing of Israel's journey from Mizraim. Okay, we got that. It's being reviewed in Deuteronomy. When we read it from Deuteronomy 1 to Deuteronomy 4:43, is dealing with the journey of Israel from Mizraim.
Okay.
And the second thing is that the law of Yahweh is being revealed from chapter 4 of Deuteronomy, in verse 44, to chapter 26, verse 19. So all this, through this, from that part, is being reviewed. The law of Yahweh.
Okay.
You notice I said the law of Yahweh.
That's right, Yahweh.
Is being reviewed. What was already written on, this is what Yahweh had in the right over in Exodus 20. Now it's being reviewed in Deuteronomy, right?
Okay.
Then the third thing in Deuteronomy, the covenant of Yahweh being ratified from chapter 27 to chapter 30 and verse 20. Then the fourth thing would be Moses and his final days. So that's the book of Deuteronomy, right? When you read it. So you got these segments here to let us know how it went. So, but when we go to Deuteronomy chapter 4 and 43, I think I said, then we'll read that. Put hooks in his jaws, Yahweh. Praise Yahweh.
Right. Yeah.
4:43 says,
Namely, Perizah in the wilderness, in the plain country of the Reubenites, and Ramoth and Gilead of the Gadites, and the Golan and Bashan of the Manassesites.
where we at?
I thought that was 43. Yeah, I think you said 5 or 4.
Yeah, but I said 4:43.
Oh, 443.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay. Well, go down to verse 44.
44.
Yeah.
And this is Torah which Moshe set before that band of Israel.
But you see, the translators, they are putting their slant on it. As of the time the Ruach has spoken, how that singers, groups, start singing, and they get broke up because of someone decide to make someone be the head.
That's right. Teach it, tell it like it is. Yeah.
Equal.
That's right.
Somebody decided to make them a head.
Uh-huh.
The Clark sisters, they got broke up because of that. It started out as the Clark sisters. Then someone started, because the one that played the organ played it so good. Okay, Twinkie and the Clarks.
Huh.
Okay. And after a while, the vanity came in.
Uh-huh. Teach it, tell it like it is.
And all of them could sing.
Right.
So they broke up. That's what Satan wants.
Yes, that's it.
You get separate.
Yes, he does.
Okay? So anyway, it's telling us here what is happening, right? So, for this is the law which Moshe set before the children of Israel. No, this is the law that Yahweh set.
That's right.
When we know that this is a reviewing of what we read in Exodus chapter 20, then you know that Moshe didn't set it up. You know that Yahweh spoke all those words.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh. That's right. That's right. Teach it.
And verse 45 says,
These are the testimonies and the statutes and Mizpah which Moshe spake unto the band of Israel after they came forth out of Mizraim.
So he didn't have nothing to do with all these things. Yahweh the one did it. So in Exodus, it's more plain. But let's look at chapter 5 of the Deuteronomy. Chapter 5 of Deuteronomy. We'll read, start at verse 1 and read.
And Moshe corralled all Israel, said unto them, Shemay, O Israel, the statutes and Mizpah which I speak unto you is this Yowm, that you may learn them and Shema and do them.
Yeah, read.
Yahweh our Elohim made a covenant with us in Hebron.
So it's something that Yahweh made with him, right?
That's right,
Made a
Yahweh.
covenant with him. Not Moshe making this covenant.
That's right.
Yahweh made this covenant with him. And he spoke all these laws to him and statutes, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay, but the children that he was speaking to, now they was born, but we got to go past that when we went back to Genesis. We had to go back and see that there was some laws already established.
Yes, it was.
When we go back, when we talk about Abraham, we got to see that some law was already established, all right?
Yeah.
And Moshe was not on the scene. We had to go back and see these things that Moshe wrote about, and we see that he wrote about some laws of Yahweh that these people kept because Yahweh had instituted. But when Moshe came and he brought the children out of Israel, then he wrote something down on paper
Yeah, that's right.
that we all could have.
Right.
Well, some people say 613, I don't know, but the one that he gave us is enough.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh. Do those. That's
If
right.
it's 613, and you learn 613, do them.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh.
We know the foundation of the commandment is to have Yahweh, to love Yahweh
Yes.
and your neighbor.
Yes.
That meaning you will not do nothing to your neighbor that you wouldn't do to yourself, right?
Yeah.
For most people, but some people do something to themselves. And you know they do it to their neighbor.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in the most part, that a righteous person or a person with a right thinking
Uh-huh.
not going to do nothing to themselves that's wrong
Right.
or bad.
Yeah, that's right.
But if a turkey sticking a needle in his arm, so you can expect him to stick one in your arm too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay?
Praising you.
Because he ain't got no respect for his own self. But we're seeing that these are not what Moshe didn't do this, but Yahweh did. Skip down to verse 4 or 5. Can you read?
5. I stood between Yahweh and you at that time to show you how the bar of Yahweh For ye were afraid by reason of the fire, and went not up into the mount, saying,
Yeah, go ahead.
I am Yahweh thy Elohim, which brought thee out of the land of Mizraim, from the high bayith of bondage.
And someplace you might read it, it's going to say Moshe did it, but now it's reading this, it's translated in accurate. Yahweh brought them out by the hand of Moshe. Okay? So, first credit go to Yahweh. Yahweh
That's
brought
right.
them out
That's it.
by Moshe.
Yeah.
He chose Moshe to be the one to bring them out, but he was the one that really brought them out.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Praise
All right,
Abba Yahweh. Thou shalt have no other El before me.
You shall have no other El before me. This is not Moshe saying you shouldn't have no other El before me. This is who saying this?
Yahweh.
Saying this, right? So these are Yahweh's laws, not Moshe saying this. Read.
Thou shalt not make thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in Shemayim above, or that is in the high Arif beneath, or that is in the high Yamin beneath high Arif.
So that's why people snatching fish out and making them a
Yeah. Symbol.
mighty one. Right?
Yeah.
Calling them their mighty one. So that's why in the symbol when we use the word God would come from El or Elohim or Eloha. The term is the title or the power that is in that particular definition. You got power, strength,
Yes, he does.
and what's the other one? And might. So Yahweh is powerful.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
He's
is.
our strength. He's
Yes,
our
he is. Praise Abba Yahweh. Yes, he is. Praise him.
We're talking about our mighty one. We're talking about
Yep.
Elyon. We're talking about El Shaddai.
Yes. Yes.
We're talking about the mighty. That's not his name.
No, it's not.
His name is Yahweh. Okay. The other thing saying this is what Yahweh has. He's our power. He's our strength.
Yes, he is.
He's our mighty one. He's our rock.
Yes, he is.
So everybody else that made them one, so of course they use the same thing. But we got a mighty one. He's our strength. I mean, this is what Pharaoh and them had when they had, Dathan, and they had put the ark before him and he fell on his face. But he was one of their mighty ones.
Mm-hmm.
But one of their mighty ones couldn't get up by himself.
That's right.
They had to lift him up. Nobody got to pick up Yahweh.
No, they don't. Need.
Yahweh.
Praise him.
So that's the true mighty one. So the difference between knowing the true mighty one
Yeah.
and the false mighty one.
That's right.
So when we see all these things and we understand these things, then we can have a better understanding when we read Genesis 3:8, when we see Adam trying to conceal the wrong that he had done
Uh-huh.
from Yahweh. Because Yahweh had instructed him before, right?
That's right.
We can see, and you can understand why Cain was angry. Because he had been told. So it wasn't God was teaching about, well, how did they know how to give tithes? Hey, way back here we see that they
Yeah, praise Abba Yahweh. That's right.
to offer up something to a tithe to Yahweh. They will offer up something
Yeah.
to a tithe to Yahweh.
Yes.
All right, so they knew. Always trying to go back, well, because Abraham come out of the land of the Chaldeans, hey, this is way back before the Chaldeans.
That's right. Teach it. Tell it like it is.
They was told to offer up something. Bring
Yeah,
something to
yeah.
Yahweh, offer it up.
Yeah. Just like today.
So, from now on, when you hear that term that the law was given by Moshe, but grace and truth came by Yahshua HaMashiach, you got another dimension now. You know that how it come about, and
Praise Abba Yahweh.
Yahshua also gave the law to Moshe.
Yes, he did.
Also, when we read over and we find out that the people didn't want it. They didn't want to talk to Yahweh no more.
Right?
They Say, you talk to him, and all that he tell you, you tell us, and we will do.
Yeah, so they
Where did we
said.
stop over there? I want to read that in. Read.
9, we get to read 8.
Okay, read.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh, thy Elohim, am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of high Abbas upon the high band until the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me.
Skip down to verse 29. And it read.
Oh, there were such a pay in them that they would reverence me and shamar all my mitzvahs, always, that it might be well with them and with their batman forever.
With their children, right? So these things that were given, it was not for Moshe's sake, it was given for the people's sake.
Yeah,
their children,
that's right, for us.
So when I skipped down there, they were saying, but up first, he said, and verse 28, they say, and Yahweh heard the voice of your word. This is what Moshe said. When you spake unto me, and Yahweh said unto me, I have heard the voice of the words of this people, which they have spoken unto thee. They have well said all that they have spoken, but the good speech. But you say they don't have the mind to do what they say.
Yep.
So we have people telling us things, saying things about Yahweh, but they don't have the mind to do it.
That's right. Teach it. Tell it like it
So
is.
you have to know it so you don't get thrown off the track. Because you seeing people saying they look so sincere and they talk so sincere, but they don't really have the mind to do what
That's
they
right.
say that's coming out of their mouth.
That's right.
They don't have that. So therefore, you can get led astray because they speak ever so clever and ever so sincere.
Yeah, tell it like it is.
There's no truth in it.
No, it's not.
Verse 30 said,
Go say to them, get you into your tents again. But as for thee, stand thou here by me, and I will speak unto thee all these ha mitzvah and the statutes and ha mitzvah which thou shalt teach them, that they may do them in the land which I give to them to possess it.
So he's saying, and as for thee that stand thou here by me, I will what? Speak unto thee all these mitzvahs and statutes and mitzvah which thou shalt teach them. Somebody is telling somebody, I'm going to tell you all these statutes.
That's right.
For you to tell somebody
That's
else,
it.
right?
That's it.
Seems like it's Yahweh instructing Moshe.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
I'm gonna
is.
teach you Moshe, and then you're going to teach these people.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh.
Can we see that? Can we
Yes,
all
we
see
can.
that, right?
Praise Abba Yahweh.
That they may do them in the land which I give them. Now Moshe ain't giving them no land.
That's right. That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh. That's right.
I'm going to give them.
That's right.
I want you to teach them these things. But when they go in the land, I want to give them so they can do them, right?
That's right. Thus says Yahweh.
Read.
You shall observe to do them, therefore, as Yahweh, your element, has mitzvah you. You shall not turn aside to the high, your main hand, or to the left.
Again, this is Yahweh saying, now it got to be plain here now, right?
Yeah.
You shall observe and do them as Yahweh, your Elohim, has sabbath you. Or command you, right? No. You shall observe all that Moshe has commanded you. Huh? Because we got people saying Moshe wrote the law. Moshe gave the law. The law is of Moshe. This is the Mosaic law. This is not Yahweh law. This law belongs to Moshe. People, I want y'all to stop and think.
Yeah.
Read this book. Get back over here, as the lesson was, back to the old landmark, so you can understand.
That's right. That's right.
What you read when you get over to the New
That's right.
Testament,
Tell it like it is.
right?
That's right.
So Yahweh gave us all these laws, statutes, and precepts. He said, you shall walk in how many? All the ways which Yahweh your Elohim shall survive you, that you may Mykayah, and that it may be what? Well with you, and that you may what? Prolong your Yowm in this land which you shall possess. If you want to prolong your days, do all that Yahweh said.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop trying to find a way to conceal and try to just do away with the law. Just do it.
Yeah,
okay?
that's it.
Just do it.
It's
all
good.
Right, let's look at chapter 32 of Deuteronomy and verse 29. 32 and 29. And it says, we get it.
Oh, that they were wise, that they being this, that they would consider the latter end.
So if they was wise, so Yahweh is trying to give us a clue. If we was wise,
Yeah.
are we wise?
Yes, we are now. Knowing Yahweh.
So when Yahweh said he want us to be what? Wise. We have to be wise. Yahweh don't want no fools.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, that you was wise, that they understood this, that they would consider their latter end. So the world have not considered their latter end.
No, they haven't.
The world has continued going on, trying to progress, and everything that they make, they got a backlash on it, okay? They make stuff that now they ain't got nowhere to put it in. And everybody that know about it, you can't bring it into their town. They don't want you to bring that hazard stuff into their town.
That's right. That's right. Teach it. Tell it like it is.
Because they're making stuff, but then the fallout from it is worse than the progress.
Yes. Yes.
Okay?
That's right.
Praise Yahweh. What we read? Verse what?
29.
Read.
How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight? Except their Yahshua had sold them, Yahweh had shut them up.
So how can you do it? You can't do it without the help of Yahweh.
Right. That's right.
So people have not accepted Yahweh. This is not going to happen in their life, right?
Uh-huh.
First you say, how shall one chase 1,000 and put 10,000 to flight except their rock or sewer? You see, they put that capital there, they let you know it's talking about
That's
the
right.
rock.
The mighty one.
Rock
Yeah, rock. Yep.
has sold them, and Yahweh has shut them up. Then they go in verse 31, for their rock is not as our rock.
No, it's not. No, it's
Their
not.
sewer is not as our sewer.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh. Praise him.
What they call Elohim is not our Elohim. It's not like our Elohim.
That's right.
Even if they call it Yahweh, it's not like our Yahweh. Okay? Because it was made, and Yahweh wasn't made
That's right.
by nothing.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh.
So, we have to look again at this stuff when people talking about, hey, the law came by Moshe, but grace and truth came by Yahshua. Yes, it did. And the law came by Yahshua.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh. Teach it so the people can know. Tell it
When
like
you
it.
read Exodus 20, you see that's Yahshua.
That's right.
Telling
Teach
you,
it. Let them know.
Don't have no other Elohim before me.
Yeah, that's right.
Graven image.
Teach
Get
it.
no fish out of the sea and talking about it's me. Okay? So, we have to know these things. Look at Psalms 81. Hey.
Praise Abba Yahweh. Till your toedness is told.
Zeal to get away from the law, they'll believe anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the only grace and truth came by. So where was grace and truth before Yahshua was manifest?
That's right. Teach it.
Because I see that Yahweh, Yahshua showed grace to Noah
That's right.
and his children, right?
Yeah.
And the animals that he allowed to get on.
That's right.
So I say it was there all the time.
Yes, it was.
And I know that Yahweh is true, so therefore truth was here all the
Yes,
time.
it was. Praise Abba Yahweh. Yes, it was.
And if Yahshua and Yeshua is one, then truth came and the law came through Yeshua.
Yes, it is. Divine order.
81:13, Psalm 81:13 says,
Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways.
this is what, and we got people today trying to convince the people who walking in Yahweh's ways or endeavoring to walk in Yahweh's ways to try to stop them from walking in Yahweh's ways.
Yeah.
We're walking in one of his ways now by assembling on the Shabbat.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh. Praise him. That's right. Praise him.
wants to stop us from walking in
Yeah.
his ways or keep
Tell it like it is.
They want us to keep their Shabbat
Uh-huh.
tomorrow. When you said their rock is not like our rock.
No, it is not. Hallelujah. Praise him.
Shabbat is not like Yahweh's
No, it's
Shabbat.
not. Praise him.
All right.
Praise him.
It's an invitation, right?
Yes, it is. It's nothing.
And with the picture, the invitation of life, that's what they got.
The imitation.
Invitation.
Not real.
It's not real. It's counterfeit.
Yes, it
He
is.
said, oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel, or Israel, had walked in my way.
Huh.
If they had walked in his way, we wouldn't be over here now.
That's right. Yep.
Now, and we're over here in a strange land, and we still don't want to walk in his way.
Uh-huh.
We want to walk in this strange land way.
That's right. Want to be like the other nation.
That's what got us over here in the beginning.
That's right.
Or got them over there in the beginning, and we over here after them.
Right, right.
But read on.
I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries.
I would have soon subdued their enemies. You know, they didn't wait. So that's the mentality of Yahweh's people. They ain't got patience.
That's right. That's the word. Patient. Gotta have it.
They want everything right now.
On it instantly.
It was the same thing when Yeshua came. Pharisees and Sadducees. I don't know if all of them was really got them still or was a mixture there, but they didn't have the patience, and they had not studied the scriptures as they should have. If they had, then they would have known that there was some things that he had to do in this time period, and then there was some things he had to do later.
That's right.
But they didn't study. All they was looking for, hey, if he's the Messiah, he's gonna kick these Romans out, put us back in power, and that's it.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen, right?
No.
But he says, read.
The haters of Yahweh should have submitted themselves unto Yahweh, but their time should have endured forever.
He said the haters of Yahweh would have what? Submitted themselves. If they had did it right, the haters of Yahweh would have what? Submitted themselves. If we do it right, the haters of Yahweh going to submit themselves.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh. Praise Him. That's it.
And my brother won't be worried about it on next sodomite parade. He's about to be squeezed up on the train with the sodomite.
Praise Him.
They going to submit themselves.
Yeah.
But if the people that's supposed to be representing Yahweh give them credence,
Right.
they're going to never submit.
That's right. Tell it like it is.
The people that's supposed to be representing Yahweh
So-called.
continue to give them more and more credence.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, Yahweh know you and Yahweh loves you.
Yeah.
But he put you in the wrong body. Yahweh loves you. He's omnipotent. He's omniscient. He's omnipresent. But he made a mistake with you.
Huh. So they say, yeah, that was a lie. Yeshua is the
He made
Messiah.
no mistake with nobody else, but he made a mistake with you, right? Okay? So he said, I should soon have subdued thy enemies and turn my hand against thy adversary, but you didn't obey me.
That's it. Bottom line.
You didn't wait for me.
That's
You
right.
didn't obey me.
Yeah.
You didn't follow me.
Yes.
You didn't have patience to wait to see. You wanted everything instant, even before instant become popular.
Yeah, that's right.
Everything instant, right? But the next verse says,
He should have fed them also with the finest of the wheat, and with honey out of the rock should I have satisfied thee.
so you got fed with the finest, the best.
Yeah,
Nothing but the best for Yahweh's children.
that's right.
But they couldn't wait on the best. Right?
That's it.
And like one person go order some grits, they give them the old-fashioned grits. They ain't got time to wait.
Oh, yeah. All right, right.
Them 2 minute ones. And it may taste like grits, but it's something lacking out. It
Imitation.
ain't the finest.
No, it's not.
Not the best. Because it's been reduced.
Yeah.
It's been tampered with. Hallelujah. Look at Isaiah chapter 48. 48, 18. 48, 18. So, I always wanted us to see these things. Because people, so, and they always talking about Moshe, but when you read the scripture, Yahshua say, hey, if you don't read Moshe's writing, that's why you can't believe me. Because he wrote about me. So whatever he wrote must have been good.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
To imply, I say 48 what?
Hey.
And it reads,
Oh, that thou hast hearkened to my mitzvah. Then thy shalom had been as a river, and thy shadakah as the waves of the sea.
so if you're the what? Hearken. Well, you could start at verse 16 at home, but I'm going to read, I'm going to go back up a verse in verse 17. Thus said Yahweh, thou Redeemer, the Kadash one of Israel. I am Yahweh, thou Elohim, which teaches thee to profit. So Yahweh the one do what? Teaches us to what? To profit. Which leadeth thee by the way, that thou should what?
Go. Praise Abba Yahweh. That's
I'm gonna
right.
lead you the way that you should go.
Yes, yes.
Other people are not going to lead you the way that you should go.
No, they're not.
I'm the one going to lead you the way that you should go.
Yes. Thank you, Abba.
When Yahweh is trying to lead us the way that we should go, we got people trying to lead us the way that we're not supposed to go. They're trying to get us to throw away what Yahweh told us to do.
Yeah.
What Yahweh told us to do, then we don't be led by the way that we're supposed to go.
That's right. Teach it.
And then we don't get the barak that we should
No, we
get.
don't.
Okay? In this land. It's an individual thing now. We should get barak because of what we do, not
Yes.
because as a nation,
That's right.
but as individuals serving Yahweh,
Yes.
we should be barak.
Tell it like it is.
Some, that means some can be barak more than others because they're going to be led more by Yahweh than
Praise Abba
some
Yahweh.
others, right?
But he got enough for everybody.
What's the next verse? Read 19. I believe.
Thy seed also has been as the sand, and thy offspring of thy bowels like the gravel thereof. His stem should not have been cut off nor destroyed from before me.
So it wouldn't been cut off and destroyed before me, right?
Yep.
If you did what I said. So we got kicked out of the land, so we kind of like out from in the front of him, even though he sees us now. He became and been a sanctuary to us. But if we had obeyed, we would not have to go through the things that we went through and the things that we're going through now.
That's right.
Because of our ancestors and what they did.
Right.
Then we would not still would be now trying to conceal things to make it appear that you don't have to worry about sin no more because it's done away with. It was nailed to the cross. Okay, the first commandment that Yahweh wrote they was a stone, so they was broken. So okay, when Moshe had to go back, so when the guy come up with the theory was he went back and Moshe wrote him on paper.
What?
Therefore they are nailed to the cross. Because you can't nail stones to the cross, right? But I mean that sounds good, right?
That sounds crazy. It sounds crazy to me.
Good, right? Look at Matthew chapter 23 and verse 37. So if you fix up something and it sounds good, somebody will buy it, right?
Yeah.
23:37 says,
Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophet, and stonest them which are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy band together, even as a hen gathering her chicken under her wing, and ye would not?
Ye would not. Not that he didn't want to, but you wouldn't let him.
That's right. We refused.
We refused to let him do it. Our ancestors refused to let him do it. He said, O Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets of the Nasi, and stone them that are sent. So you and I and those out in the world who Yahweh has sent are sending with his true word.
Yes.
They're not stoning us literally, but spiritually they're stoning
Yes, they
us.
are. Yes, the same.
Spiritually they're trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Spiritually they're stoning us
Yes.
because they don't want to hear this.
Right.
But nevertheless, they're going to hear.
Yes.
Even if they stone us physically, they still going to hear.
Yes, they are.
Because in the end, they have to hear. Everybody has to hear. So therefore, from my understanding, that means during our time, everybody ain't going to hear. That's why they got the 2 witnesses. Then everybody going to hear from them, okay? To my understanding. Could be in error a little bit. But anyway, we're seeing that everybody that Yahweh sent, they stone, they kill, they murder. We see that because they murdered Yahshua. And Yahweh sent him, right? Okay, look at Luke chapter 19 and verse 42. So therefore, that's why they're trying to hide or conceal the law of Yahweh. They're trying to conceal the law of Yahweh. Luke 19:42 says,
saying, if thou hast known, even thou, at least in this thy Yowm, the things which belong unto thy shalom, but now they are hid from thy eyes.
He said, saying, if thou had known, even thou, at last in this thy Yowm, the things which belong unto shalom. That's talking about Yahweh, because he's shalom. But now they are hid from their eyes. But those things are hid from our eyes because we what? We fail to investigate. We fail to seek. Well, these are things that Yahweh did, but there's other things that people are doing to try to hide from our eyes. They're trying to hide the Sabbath from our eyes.
Yeah.
They're trying to hide the holy days from our eyes.
That's right.
They're trying to hide the commandments from our eyes. They're trying to do away with the law and make the law be only given by a human. When we know that law was given by the Creator.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
To a human. Praise Allah. So therefore they try to hide all these things.
Yeah.
You don't really have to do these things no more. They're not prevalent anymore. But they are.
Yes, they are.
They're going to always be prevalent. Praise Allah.
Praise them.
You have to know these things.
Yeah.
Yes, grace and truth came by Yahweh or Yahshua, but the law also came by Yahshua.
That's right. Tell it like it is.
So
teach it.
You have to keep that in mind all the time.
Yes,
yes. You can never forget that. You can never forget that he's what? He's the lawgiver.
Yes, he is.
Let's look at Yachanan. chapter 5. We're going to look at another thing here that they want to get ready because Yahshua chapter 5, verse 45. And read. 5 and 45. And read.
Do not think that I will accuse you to the high Abba. There is one that accuses you, even Moshe, in whom you bata.
Bata and Moshe, you're supposed to, but all of them didn't. We know that. Right? Read.
For had you believed Moshe, you would have believed me, for he wrote of me.
So if you had believed Moshe, you would have what? Believed me. But you didn't believe Moshe. Therefore, that's why you don't believe me.
Yeah.
So here, Yahshua making this statement against these people and against us
Yeah.
when we was out there in the world.
Yeah.
If you had to believe what Moshe written, then you would believe what I'm saying. It wouldn't be hard for you to believe what you read of what I'm saying. Okay? Read.
But if you believe not his writing, how shall you believe my dabars?
So if you don't believe this right, how you gonna believe mine about? Because it really was me talking to him.
Yeah.
And you didn't receive it.
Yeah, right.
Now I'm in the flesh. You really not seeing. So in Deuteronomy chapter 18, and 15, this is Moshe writing about the Creator, Yahshua. Said what, 18, 15? Read.
Yahweh thy Elohim will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, of thy ark, like unto me. Unto him ye shall hearken.
So, people not believing. We know that some people have some belief in it. We got some people don't have no belief in it.
Yeah.
Okay? Because now this prophet has been raised up, it's been killed,
Yeah.
and now he's sitting on the right hand of the Father. We got people that don't believe
Huh.
he's nothing.
Huh.
That he ain't nothing. Okay, but that means they don't believe the rest of the Bible that they read. Because this is what the Bible is saying right here. He said, and I will raise them up a prophet or a Navi from among their ox like unto thee, and I will put my word in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall survive them. Now, who did he raise up to do this?
Yahshua.
So, why these people are not seeing? Read on.
Which verse?
19.
And it shall come to pass, and whosoever will not hearken unto my debar, which he shall speak in my shem, I require it of him.
So if you don't hearken, I'm going to require it of him. All right? Read.
But Hanasi, which shall presume to speak a debar in my shem, which I had missed to speak to him, or he shall that speak in Hashem of other heirs, even that shall mute.
But the prophet, which shall be what? Presume to speak a dabar in my shem, which I have not commanded or savad him to speak, or that shall speak in his shem of their el, the shem of their own other el, even that prophet or navi shall move. Why? Because he's not speaking.
That's
so
right.
These people are not speaking. When they're not speaking in Yahweh as Yahweh's representatives, and they're speaking as the representative of the other el.
Yeah, that's right.
Or the other so-called mighty one. They're not speaking about the mighty one, that Yahweh set up, right?
Right, right.
So let's look at, I think, one more scripture we can get in. Look at Acts chapter 26 and verse 22. So here's the people, Yahshua, and you got all these other people verifying that Moshe was the man that did his bidding. But we are not seeing it, right? But we don't want to see it. 26 and 22 says,
Having therefore obtained help of Yahweh, I continued this Yowm, witnessing both the small and great, saying none other thing that those which the prophets and Moshe did say should come.
This is Shaul saying, and he was talking to them, the Yardim that brought him before this guy to try him because they didn't like what he was saying.
That's right.
Because he was saying the message that Yahweh had put in him.
That's right. Thus says Yahweh.
Therefore, this is what Shaul is saying. That I only spoke the things that Moshe and the prophets spoke. And that's why the people want to kill him.
Yeah.
So when you speak on the things that Yahweh said, and through the righteous people that he spoke to, that people going to want to kill you, the people that are going to want to get you.
Yeah.
They want to silence you.
Yeah.
Because you are rocking the boat.
That's right.
When you're keeping the Sabbath, you're rocking the boat.
That's right.
When you're telling them they are not keeping the Sabbath, you're rocking the boat.
That's right. We ain't part of the
When
norm
you tell
no
them
more.
What they doing tomorrow is futile.
That's right.
You're rocking the boat.
That's right. Praise Abba Yahweh. Praise
Well,
up.
my time has run out. I thank you. So we cannot conceal what Yahweh has exposed.
That's right.
Okay?
Cannot.
So Yahweh is exposing the things that people that try to conceal.
Yeah. That's right.
So we have to be on the exposing side. Until we meet again, Yahweh, Raki is my prayer.
Shalom.